I talk a little bit about some makeup that I got in 21 Days of Beauty so far. Ulta every year does, twice a year actually, does 21 days where they put up makeup and it's essentially half price for some really good stuff. And there's no way you're gonna afford all of the things you want ever. They also have these sneak sales or like halfway through the day sales, and those things kill me. I haven't really been buying a lot of makeup, and I kind of got an allowance of sorts to spend on some stuff. I'm going to show you what I got so far and talk about it and how I'm feeling about it and what I'm loving, when I'm like, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Some of the first things were from Pacifica. I got their coconut micellar water, a palette from them, which I did a look in this already, and I'll put that up soon. It's a very, very nice little palette, but it is all shimmers, unfortunately. So I had already had this micellar water. Unfortunately, just the way the cap is on this, it can pop open, not all the way open, but just so it's like this. It's just like barely open. And it flipped upside down in my sink. As far as micellar water goes, I thought they were pretty much all the same. I use the pink one from Garnier all the time, and I didn't think much of it. These were buy one, get one 40% off of pretty much anything on the Pacifica section. It's so good. It's like using those milk pads that come individually and you can scrub everything off. It's like the serum that's in that. It's amazing. It's super good. It's like, for micellar water, it's like the best micellar water I've used, and for the price, it's great. I also got this rose jelly under eye treatment. I'm undecided on this one. So the first night I used it, I had gotten a little aggressive with getting my makeup off because stuff was just not coming off. I had some waterproof stuff on and it was like, no. When I used this, oh my god, it stung so bad. I was like, this sucks. You don't want your under eyes to sting. That's a bad thing. So I was kind of like, well, I put it on my husband to check it out. And he was like, no, it doesn't sting at all. So I tried it again and it didn't sting. And I've used it for a couple nights. But in skincare, a couple nights doesn't mean anything. And you should be aware that if you like have thin or under eyes that get red real easy, this could sting really terribly. Another thing I got from them, because it was buy one get one 40% off, was their cherry velvet matte translucent powder, and it's in there. It's got a slight pink shift to it and it smells like artificial cherries. I don't love the scent, but I do so far like the powder. It does leave a very pretty sort of translucent effect on you. I see it more as a finishing powder than a setting powder. I don't love it under my eyes. I don't hate it. It doesn't like do anything terrible there, but it doesn't do anything amazing either. For an all over like finishing powder, it's beautiful. So they have the Tarte Pro Glow Glow and Blush set. I bought this because I have the other part of this, the Tarte Remix. Packaging on these is so gorgeous. So absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. How cute is that? And I had the original Tarte Pro Glow kit that has the cream contour in it. Now, I was not expecting this to be all shimmer. Like, everything in there is a shimmer. There's not one thing that isn't very shimmery or glittery. I'm not sure about that now that I have it, so I may end up selling it. I am going to be doing some makeup sales. Then this Smashbox Ablaze palette popped up one day halfway through the day. It was buy any of the Ablaze stuff. It was all 50% off. Now I am wearing this today and it is stunning. This blush here is so gorgeous, so pigmented, just beautiful, 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 and it blends out like a dream. I mean, look at that. Then there's this blush topper. You put it right over the top of that and it just gives that beautiful, like, not quite peach, definitely not red, corally effect. I don't know, it's gorgeous. I used both of these highlights. They look very dark in the pan, but on this one has got a pink reflect to it, and that's what I have on my cheeks. It is gorgeous, but so is this darker one here, which I expected to be too dark for me. It is not too dark for me. It is beautiful. And look how gorgeous that is. I don't even know what color that is exactly. It's like a smoky frosted pink, almost, or smoky red. I did put it in a couple places and it looks so beautiful. I put it around my brow bone and stuff. Ugh, gorgeous. Then these two contour and bronzers are matte, is what I expect them to be. They are both great colors. They, as always, with the Smashbox contour powders, are amazing. This set is definitely the one out of the two. I think they were the same price. And even though this one looks a little smaller, this is the one that I would pick between these two. So this one here, I will definitely be selling. They also had some Makeup Revolution stuff, and I got a couple of different palettes. I don't have them all sitting here for some reason. Oh, and I can't get it open because I haven't opened this one. I know that the other one I got of this is in the car. This is the Passion for Color one. And then I got like a rose colored one, and it was on sale for $3.50, and you got a highlighter. I also bought this, and I am kind of undecided. I haven't opened it yet. This is the Bye Bye Pores pressed powder. I have the Too Faced Prime and Poreless. I go through this stuff so fast. I'm already got serious pan going on there. I used to go through them like every 6 months. Now I go through them like every 8 months or so. And so I bought this because it was inexpensive and I need to try it out. Then I'm like looking at all the other powders I have going, do I really need it? But it's a pressed powder instead of a loose powder, and there is a huge difference in the world of powders. Loose powders are great for certain things, and your pressed powders are great for certain other things, and they don't do the same things. It is 100% white, and it has a little cushiony thing in with it. The packaging is very nice. I also got an Anastasia Brow Wiz. I was using and set down. I'll show you a picture. I think most of us know what the ABH Brow Wiz looks like, but just in case you don't, I think that they were like $12. For that price, they're absolutely worth picking up. I love them for my everyday, you know, just whatever. They're not my favorite brow thing ever by any means. For $11, absolutely worth doing. I use it like to fill in, so I use my Iconic London thingy. So I use it to like do the very tips of the brow or whatever. Or I just use it to do my brows straight up some days. It just depends on how big of a hurry I'm in. I'm curious as to what you guys are getting on your 21 days of beauty, where you're at. Like, what have you got so far? I'd love to hear about it. And what are you loving, and what are you like, damn it, I bought this and now I hate it and I should take it back. This isn't a bad purchase. Like, it wasn't a bad deal. It was like, I think it's $17. It was not a bad choice, right? It just happened that they had this go up this either the same day or like right after, and I was like, damn it, I wanted both of those. But I don't need to have both of these in my collection. They're too similar to each other for me to keep both of them on hand. And they just are. They're too similar for me to want to keep both of them. And so this is the one that I think is going to go. Like I said, I'd love to hear what you're getting, what you're enjoying, what you're hating, all of that. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!